Anyway, you weren't around, Luca, but Dea just invited me to live with you guys, so yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a great fit, but...
It's not what happened, but...
You said I'm coming in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's Pegging Friday. Whoops.
Sheesh.
Okay. I assumed coming in as in living with you guys, not the other one.
No. I meant in a sock.
I'm coming in tomorrow.
But if it's pegging, then
I'm coming in.
It's a prosthetic.
I'm coming out.
You can't come with it.
No. I mean, technically, you just haven't been aware of. What's
I mean, you
available on
can
the
fill it
market.
with like condensed milk or whatever, you know. Hi, Nevers. You heard nothing. You heard nothing, Nevers.
I said it's pegging Friday, not filching Friday.
Ew. Even I know what that means.
I know you do.
I gotta leave now.
Well, guys, thanks for the Final Fantasy. I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, I don't think I actually ever want to talk to any of you ever again. So.
You're married to one of them.
Yeah, I gotta get those divorce papers filed.
Oh boy.
We actually have this like glass case in the middle of the living room that has divorce papers in it. And so in case of emergency, break glass. They're
Great.
already like filled out and signed by both of us and everything.
I'm gonna fly over to the
What?
Morabee dry docks because I haven't gotten a crystal there yet, I guess.
No.
I like how Luca's just straight up ignoring me too.
Wait, what are we doing?
I actually started filtering your voice.
Luca,
out
where are
from
you?
my head,
I'll run
so-
towards you because I'm a loyal dog.
You gotta go south from where we TP'd, like to the next area, and then I'm just flying over to the Morabee dry docks. to
I'm
get
coming.
the ether right there.
I don't know any direction. Where's south? Oh, here.
Something about
If
milk.
you look
Oh.
on your map.
Okay. Dea and
So
Rin.
go south. Go south to the next land.
I only know
Lower-
up the river,
lower
down the
Lanoskia?
river.
Down. Yes.
Lenosha?
Can I call it Noskia?
No.
Sure.
Oh. I'm getting
Limsa
conflicting
Luminosa?
responses.
I just am intuiting to the aetherite that's here. So once you go there, then you want to go all the way south to by where it says the Wolf's Den, and there's an aetherite there. And I just went and got that really quick before we
Do I have this one? Oh, I already have
What?
that.
before we keep going.
Luca,
Yeah, I
where
mean,
we
if you
go?
guys already have it, then don't even worry.
I don't care
it.
about the mission. I was looking for you.
Well, I'm flying back up. I'm gonna go grab
Oh.
my popcorn while I'm on auto run.
Did
Oh,
I
it's
say
this
I don't
guy.
care about the mission? I meant to say I love the mission. But I love Luca more. Also, I'm not lost.
I like how Luca's
You look pretty lost to me.
No, I'm not.
watching you on the map.
No, I'm not.
reactive is just dead.
Yeah.
Just her partying and breaking the kitchen.
Birthday party in the kitchen, you heard it here first.
Okay, Sleepy. I'm gonna get off you now. Oh, hey, it's this guy. He had the hot pants, right?
Yeah, the leopard print.
No, his pants aren't leopard print.
Now, was I
Oh.
imagining this, or did we steal his underwear, or did we talk about his underwear?
I don't.
So if you guys remember correctly, he claimed to have been part of that group
That slew titan.
that slew Titan.
Oh.
And
So,
we
what
went.
about his underwear?
Oh God.
Oh,
Was that the
well,
cat?
Yeah.
Cats?
Lady's sitting in a box and Onyx is being an asshole, and I think she got him because he started sneezing.
Yeah. Smacked
She
him right in the
tapped him
face.
right on the nose.
Aw.
Don't all for him. He's a dick.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
You
I'm
know,
gonna go check on them just in case, because that was like definitely there was some contact.
There's
y'all say
spicy-
the same thing about Void, and he's innocent.
Void is not innocent. He's also a bottom.
He is innocent. Look at his eyes. His beautiful.
bottom.
Tear
bottoms
drippy
don't
eyes.
get
The
tear
only thing he's innocent of is having a single brain cell.
Okay, that's a lie. He has brain cells.
Not inside his head.
Well,
I'm not counting the
duh.
ones that he's got scattered across his building.
Well, duh.
Building,
Why would
wait,
you want to
what?
jail up your brain cells? They need fresh air. They need to breathe.
No, they don't. That's what the blood is for. Blood brings the oxygen to the brain cells. The brain cells don't need to go outside to get it.
Blood is a delicious and warm red juice.
Don't drink blood, Fend.
Okay.
Why she sound so sad? Oh my god, Finn,
Luca?
your key binds, your hotbar, it looks so clean.
I
It looks so
know. Thea told me.
organized.
Lady actually drew a little blood from Onyx's nose.
Oh
Aw.
no.
It's not bad. It's like a pinprick, but
Got him
Yeah.
good.
she was like, "Don't fuck with
Gladiator
me."
2?
Yeah. Honestly, at this point, like, he's had it coming. I feel a little bad about saying he deserved it, but
Well, maybe he'll leave her alone now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we talked to this guy when we were trying to find out more about Titan, because he kept talking about how he was one of the Titan taker downers. No, is this him?
I think so.
Yeah.
He was bragging, and then he turned out to be
Yeah.
a bit of a
So
coward.
he would basically claim to be like one of the people that took Titan down, but he didn't actually, and we uncovered his lies, and basically he's just an annoying, like, he just wants attention kind of guy.
Yeah, he instantly turned me. He instantly turned me off when I found that out. But then he turned around, and I got turned on again. I'm like, nope, no.
We
He
had
drew me
that
back
boulder, we had that boulder splitting match with him, and he cheated.
Yeah.
in. Forgot about that. I hate him now.
Post this go live message. To let people know that we're on your stream. Are you streaming too, Rin, or is it just Fend?
Nah, just Fend.
Okay. Wanted to make sure I was tagging all the appropriate people.
Let me know whenever y'all are ready.
Ready now.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm good to go now.
Now you look here. You'll have your bloody. Oh my god. I didn't give him a normal Rogadan.
I don't believe so, no.
Did you make him Western?
No. I think he was very Western. Yeah, because he says Yill.
Yeah.
Now look here. You'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sack of grains over to the mill.
Get it, Dea.
But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick those oranges for you. And before I mucked out the chocobo stables. And before I rolled that millstone over to the mill. And also before... Oh, yeah, there's the underwear.
Oh god.
Thanks
Ass
for
those
the hydrate.
chaps. Holy. Sorry, I need a moment.
I think I can see
Wow.
some
I got
ball skin.
You can see...
Hold on.
You can see some real groin action
Hold on, the
going
reactives
on
are in the
there.
way. Hold on, I'm gonna turn them off for a little bit.
Fenn needs to mire.
Present
Okay,
the
now-
groin.
Now look at that. Look at that, chat. Look at that right there. Right
The
there. You can see the
balls.
skin flaps of the balls. Right
Oh
here.
my god.
Just
Oh my
bulging.
God.
Okay.
It's probably more
Yep.
accurately the gooch, but you
Yeah.
know, you do you.
No, those are balls.
Gods, man, I worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days. And do you hear me complaining? Look at my bulge. You think this bulge got here from just laying around? Not doing any farm work? No, sir. Well, I suppose some of us just ain't made for the rougher stuff. If we're comparing bulges here, I can tell I was obviously built different, as some may say.
Hi, Nox.
All right, I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Tactrom ain't a generous soul. Now prick up your ears, cause I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much bulge a man can take in one sitting, you need. The tale of Tactrom's epic victory over the dread primal Leviabeetus. Now, Leviabeetus is huge, but not as big as my bulge.
God damn it, Rin.
I don't regret any of this.
Make no mistake. To give you an idea of how big.
She's fucking dying.
Rin. You need some water.
To give you an idea of how big.
This is amazing. I love this.
Hi, Moon.
Give you an idea how big each of his scales is about as wide as one of my balls.
No, can you take a second to look at what he actually says?
Oh my god!
Oh my god, that's worse.
Oh, so I didn't even have
You
to
didn't even need
up
to
You didn't
change
need
it,
to.
right?
to give you an idea how big each of his scales is about as wide across as me members long. And that's no feat, let me tell you.
It's
When
no
I
feat.
fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was peddling me with. Must have been the lagoon's worth, at least. He even knocked me trusty axe out of my hands at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake.
What happened next?
Why, I grabbed him by the ding-a-ling and tied him up in knots. But not wanting to take all the glory for myself, I let my mates and the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. Mayhap too modest. Now, there's some as say you can never truly beat Leviabeetus, that you've got to learn to live with him and make the best of a bad situation. Not the company, though.
So the
Yeah.
question is it type 1 or type 2 Leviabeetus?
It's you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the attention is all. I take back everything I said. I was never part of the company of heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm chocobo dung. No. I'm the maggots you find whirling in the chocobo dung. I have to lie to women to dribble him, and that don't happen much. Me members tiny. It's pathetic.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I sure as hell didn't fight Leviabeetus, but I have seen him with my own eyes. 'Twas a fair years back when I was working as a baker's hand. I was shirking me duties one day, loitering about the harbor when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent some miles off the coast with the fleet of Garleans making straight for it, cannons firing. I was so bloody scared I sword myself right then and there.
Me too.
Well, oh god, just remembering that day made me soil myself all over again.
I'm not into him anymore.
Hey,
You don't
wait,
have
if
an
you...
extreme degradation and humiliation, King.
Surprisingly, no. Also, Nox and Tori both say hi to everyone.
You know, for someone who licks his own
Hi.
balls, I'm surprised you don't.
Hey. Self-gratification is not. Whatever Lucas said.
That's self-care.
Exactly.
Self-care.
Exactly.
Licking my own balls is self-care.
You know, you don't seem to complain when I lick your balls.
Fucking dead.
Hey, wait, if you're here asking about Leviabeetus, it means you're planning to fight him, ain't ye? Well, take care. He really is terrible. Dreadful. I tell you, if you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet or at the bottom of the sea.
Under the sea. Why, you worthless lying whore son! I can't believe you made me handle chocobo dung!
His ass is so flat.
Wow.
Adventurer, this is Milfzilla. Were you able to learn Were you able to...
You choking on your salad there, Milzilla?
Sure, yes, a big wide salad with nice cake in between. Anyway, were you able to learn aught of use against Leviathan? I beg your pardon? Leviabeetus? I see. That is an...
Oh, Milzilla turned into a dog again.
There you go, Nox. There you go, Nox, if you're
No,
still
Zilla
here.
called at a bad time.
At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We await you at the Moraby dry docks. Pray make your way here as soon as you're able. Bitch.
Hey, we just got the teleportation aetherite.
True. Well, you did.
Okay.
Everybody else already had it. You were just a little late on the curve.
Fine, I got it.
You sure did.
That was
did.
super weird. My character couldn't move at all. Okay, now I can, but still.
I blame Luca.
Struck an abject fear of the Leviabeetus.
Leviabeetus. I got Leviabeetus.
Okay, maybe a little bit degradation, because I do like how he's staring down.
Oh my god.
Well, so you're into being degraded, but not into somebody else being degraded.
I guess, but I will never go as far as to allow myself to be insulted like that.
Fend walks the fine line.
I do.
Me told you Grey Fleet provide fruitless. My sympathies, lass. I'll wager it served to take your mind off event of recent day, though. But enough of nonsense. Moment of truth upon us. Twin vessel. War leader, I call her, is complete, and she surpasses all expectation in addition to her big meaty hull. She has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also that she is nigh unsinkable, but I'm not one to tempt fate. The war leader and her crew stand ready, friend. Just give word, and I shall bear you to Leviathan. I love the music after completing quests.
It changes per
It's always
expansion
very
too.
exciting.
Really?
Oh, it
Yeah.
changes?
So we're never gonna get this back?
Oh.
Not well. You will, I guess, if you do any ARR specific like side quests.
Oh.
But I would honestly like you're not gonna miss this one because the later ones are so fucking good. The Stormblood
Oh,
one is
shit.
rent free in my head.
Stormblood is the second one, right?
Second expansion, yes.
Cool.
So not the one we're heading into, but the one after.
I can't wait to play all 7 expansions.
By the time we finish, yeah, it's probably gonna be 7.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play all 7
I
in
know,
the
right,
time span
Rin?
of 7 years.
All right, are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Me know that look. You ready. Have been constructed in some speed. The whore leader may not be pretty, but me assure you, she capable. She been fitted with what our friend at Naldic and Vimils are calling an elemental converter. Assuming thing work, it will use power of corrupted crystal on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfold, you may need to activate the device manually. Keep in mind.
It is expected that the Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Oh, not this again. Thancred and Ishtola, I would have you assist in this effort.
If it is to fulfill its purpose, your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade.
We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Y'shtola, if you would join the third levy, and Lady Yagiri, the fifth. But what words have I for the adventurer who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light.
Thanks, ma'am. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of mine own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, adventurer. May the crystals bless and keep you. I like how they're just staring, everyone's just staring at each other.
Yeah.
The whore eater, hard, now accessible.
War leader. Also, why? So, we have the Echo, which renders us immune to being tempered, which is one of the reasons why we can actually fight the primals. Why is it that we're expected to do it every time, though, and Minfilia, who also possesses the Echo, just kind of sits behind and is like, fuck it, I can't fight things?
Because she's a top
'Cause
cunt and
she's
you're just her
not-
bitch.
Yeah, I mean, part of it's because she literally leads the Scions. So, you know, like, why would you send your general in to fight if you have a capable soldier?
Exactly.
And there also seems to be something extra about us comparatively. So,
Wow, Luca just said we're extra.
yep. That's us.
Well, you certainly are.
Oh. Would an extra person do this? Oh, I can't jump.
Yes.
Oh my god, Fend,
This is gonna be another
8-person.
8-person one.
Oh,
So 2 parties?
Yep.
Do I still do the
But
thing
we
where
all
I...
work together. No, you heal everyone.
Oh,
now.
okay, okay.
Technically, your focus should be on whoever the main tank is, but since we're with randoms, that's not really been
Got it. Luca and someone else.
established.
This is kind of cool.
Isn't it?
He's like water shield, bitch.
oh shit, he's a speedy boy.
Damn, this guy's trying to take your territory, Ren. What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, he's just an underling.
It's getting too big for his britches. You need to punish him.
Literal god of the sea. Oh, he's just an underling.
See, he only has 2 whisker tendril things. I have 4.
When are you gonna draw your full form?
I don't know.
Oh,
We'll get there.
okay.
It might be too much to behold.
You're gonna have to give me dance partner again, by the way,
Oh,
because we got level
everyone's.
sync.
Oh. Wait, action not learned. Oh my god, I can't. I don't.
Oh.
That's not right.
It is because we're lower level.
We got level synced. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ali, thanks for the raid.
But Dance Raider.
Hi, Allie.
Bro.
Whoa.
So in the harder version of this one, after it hits one time, then the edges of this fall off.
Wait,
so
really?
if
And then
you
you-
don't go far enough to the edge, then you fall off and die. But we're in the easy version, so
So that
Do we need to kill tendrils?
Yeah, we need to kill all the ads. If you're DPS, you should be focusing on killing the ads right now.
Okay.
Hey, Ali, I'll shout you out real quick. But thank you for raiding. Right now we're in a. Is this considered a raid?
No.
We're not in a raid. Get a free cure. Oh shit.
Oh, what is this?
did they do this too early?
It's a trailer
No, okay.
boss fight.
I think it activates automatically, and
Oh, in this one, okay.
Okay, now this is the boss
Ah,
music
fuck.
I'm talking about.
mhm.
Finally, some good fucking music.
Oh wow, Rin almost just got fucking
Yeah.
wrecked. Rin, I think
Does he
you're a
have,
little
like-
too close.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there like a melee thing on him?
Yeah, probably. I imagine it's a cleave, which is typically why the tank will face the boss away from the rest of the party, but it's not
But
possible.
he
in this
can't
one.
really. Yeah. I'll just stay on his tail.
Yay. We're murdering nature.
Yay!
We
Ah,
killed a big fish.
75 tomestones of
Whoa.
poetics?
Yes.
That's how we get the fancier gear.
Oh, okay.
Remember the gear we had to go buy to get our eye level up?
Yes.
Yeah, that stuff.
Actually, speaking of, how much do we have?
Okay, I'm gonna shout out
Really not much.
Ali.
It's the first time we've acquired any since I think we went to go buy it last time.
Oh, is it? Bummer.
Well, we don't run any dungeons or anything, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice,
how do
Ali,
you
you're playing
How do you
Spyro.
find that again? I always forget.
Currency.
Where is that?
It's.
What's your shortcut?
I mean, you could just click the
Control
coin
screen,
down in the
okay.
bottom right of your screen as well.
Also, hi Ali, hi Raiders. I'm Fend VT, VTuber, playing video games with friends, and we're playing Final Fantasy 14. I'm with
And generally
Luca,
being
Dea, and
stinky.
Rin. Say hi to Ali, guys.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, Allie.
Yeah, I'm carrying the party, obviously, because I'm the more experienced one.
I've never played Final Fantasy a day in my life.
I totally don't choke every single time we're fighting.
How do I reach through my monitor and strangle him?
Oh, Dea's finally gonna caress me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, Bane, I'm playing Final Fantasy 14. That's what I'm doing.
We actually should have enough for an armor piece if people want.
I only have like 300 and something.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 375, I think, for either the helmet. 345 rather for the helmet, the gloves, or the boots. And I will say
until we
the
do one
Ironworks
more.
gear looks amazing.
Yeah, let's wait until we do one more dungeon and then we can go. That should make sure that everybody can get something.
Oh, okay. Well, we just teleported here, so I'd already grabbed something, but
All right.
Oh, you have to get it there?
Yeah. No, here. You
Oh.
can get it here. You can get it here. We'll go to it after we finish this cutscene because I think a lot of us already clicked into talking to this guy.
Yes.
I'm on my way. Didn't realize that y'all just ran straight there.
Come on, Dale. We're on a mission. We don't have
Come on,
time for
Dea.
shopping episode.
Dayer.
There.
Dare.
Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a dayer.
Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a dare.
Tori wants to
Yeah.
know how you are doing. Dea.
Me?
Yes.
Only Dea.
Kind of bored without my computer, but otherwise good.
He really misses his dog boy. That's what he
I-
said, Tori.
That is not what I said.
I was reading between the lines.
You don't have to do it, Dea. We can see it in your eyes. Those big old wink wonk eyes.
Can feel it in my smile.
Knowing urgency of your business, me thought best to refrain from making conversation during past few visit. But today, me permit myself a few words. Me truly privileged to have had honor of admitting a hero such as you. You, an inspiration to us all, adventurer. And on that note, the Admiral awaits for you in command room. Wink. Whoa,
Oh,
why was
I
there
did-
a wink at the end?
Do we proceed to the command room?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because he's hitting on you. That's why there's a wink at the end.
Ooh.
Oh.
He wants some of that fish booty.
Food?
Which is inconvenient given we just killed a big old...
sworn to strive till
Have
sea
a-
swallows all.
Oh, it's a voice
And
actor.
swallow all it would have.
Huzzah!
Leviathan prevailed.
Oh.
That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks.
That's it?
Keep in mind
Tis meet
that
I give thanks to old
these are like
Mistbeard,
patch
too, for his fine solution.
or post game
Whatever else he
patches,
may
so
have
like
been, 'tis
not
clear
all the
he was a
content's going to be
resourceful
super
soul.
expansive.
Whoops.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea
Oh,
contended with
Marlawib,
such
anything
mighty
for
things.
you.
Suffice it to
All she did
say,
was give you
their
thanks.
existence came as
I want
something of a
gold.
shock,
I want gil.
as did the idea
I want
that they could be
recognition. I want a
defeated.
mansion.
This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, It should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I'm heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Y'shtola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Ul'dah, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
Yo, Y'shtola, don't ruin Thancred's chances with Lady Yuri here. Come on,
Throw him
can't you
under
tell
the
he's
bus.
vibing with her?
I don't know. Bad boy's kind of hot. Former bad boy, even.
It would seem there is more to you than meets the
I
eye,
reformed
reformed
Mr.
bad
Thancred.
boy.
I was gonna say a reformed boy, but that works too.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral.
Y'shtola's talking shit.
Stay the course then,
Yeah.
but know that it will lead to
I mean,
no
I
good
think she's
end.
more just trying to defend, like, the Beastman's right to exist.
Yeah, I kind of agree with her, but then when Merlwyb talks, I'm like, oof. I'm like, hey.
Well, and, you know, she's making the argument basically, like,
Like,
I
we can't just...
let my people suffer and die for the sake of, you know, others. And I think Ishtola, honestly, like at this point, she's kind of just trying to be like, they're also living beings. Like,
Oh yeah, I agree with Ishtola, but I'm saying when I heard her Merle
it's
Whip,
not like
just
you-
her voice, it's hot. That's what I meant. She was.
Ishtola's also not really offering any like alternative solution. She's just kind of saying, keep this in mind.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
there's like, she doesn't have a solution either.
And then the first part's just, that's how they opened up, like being able to learn how to be a rogue.
Well, a ninja specifically.
Sorry,
First
yes,
and foremost.
Right, Ali says, screw the gill, a night with Merle Whip is all I wish.
I know,
To
that's why
justify
whenever
his
the guard
actions,
winked
he
at
clads
us, I was
himself in
like,
the armor of
ooh.
righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not
And
so
then
different.
before we talk to this guy, we can run over and get our
Oh.
gear piece really quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you already talk to him? Are you good?
No.
Cool. So there's like a blue bag icon over.
Follow Zendaya.
Eorzea has
The
become
Dea
as
knows
a
the way.
raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves,
Oh my god,
we
it's the
cannot
day
scruple
attacks.
to drown the man next to us. When hopes
Choo-choo.
of coexistence founder, strength
this
must
tiny
determine
This thing?
who has the
Yeah.
greater right to live.
Unfortunate.
And then you just
Hey, Tony.
select.
Thanks for that.
Is it the Ironworks? The Ironworks gear in the second drop down. I don't know if they'll have it for you, Rin, since you're dancer, but they
Yeah, it's just,
Well,
it's
they
just
have-
marksman gear. Or
Yeah, they
aiming
have
gear.
physical range DPS.
Where's
Which
everyone?
is dancer, right?
Yeah. The thing they might not have is the dancer weapon, but that's not a huge issue.
Oh, yeah, they don't. Can I try on? Ooh.
Oh, over here, Fen. Fen. Stop running over that way. Come here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
This
Click
lady
on the
right
thing.
there.
So I have a question.
I have an answer.
Every armor piece I hover over, like, they all have a negative on the defense and magic defense.
That, well, Are
I
you
mean,
wearing?
it makes sense when you get your dancer gear.
Yeah, the dancer gear probably is better on its own.
So if you want to get any of these pieces for looks,
Oh.
because then you can use your glamour dresser and shit.
I can get assless chaps, kind of.
Assless
I love that
chaps.
for you.
Okay, so I do primal, right? Or Ironworks?
Ironworks.
Okay. I have 422.
Alright, so that's definitely enough for at least a helmet, shoes, or gloves.
Check out these pants.
They look the
Optics?
same. It didn't change. Oh my. Talk about assless chaps.
Ooh, thigh boots. I'm getting the thigh boots.
That's actually really awesome.
I've never really looked at the individual pieces, so I guess I totally missed that they're assless chaps, because I think the
They're not actually
chest-
assless chaps, I don't think.
the chest piece actually kind of just barely covers it, though. Oh no, it does. You'd have to like look under the chest piece in order to actually see that you're missing it.
Whoa. Fend, that skirt looks so good.
Skirt?
Yeah,
Oh.
that looks badass.
Hell yeah!
Oh god.
Beautiful.
I can have an offhand weapon?
White mages for a little bit have like a little shield thing, but that's like at the very start of
That's-
conjure, I think.
Oh. No, never mind. My cane is two-handed. Because I'm
Yeah.
so weak, I can't handle a stick with one hand. A stick I will not use to hit
I
others
think
with.
technically the option persisted throughout the entirety of A Realm Reborn, but it did, like, it stopped being a thing by Heaven's Word. So I think there is like a shield and one-handed staff that you could use as a white mage for like endgame A Realm Reborn, but I don't think it offers any benefits.
Some of me is glowy, and some of me isn't glowy. You guys go back to the quest area.
Yep.
I'm glad you're home, Toady. Hey, Luca.
Hi.
Nice tail.
Woohoo.
Where's Thea?
Here.
There he is.
Admiral has informed me of arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Yagiri. To South Sands, a gate leading to pier for smaller fishing vessels. Look for inconspicuous Iron Man there and present letter to him. He serve as gatekeeper of sort. Now before you go, me obliged to remind you that members of the fraternity to which you would be introduced abide in chateaus of Lominsan society. They value independence more highly than pirates and are united by bond stronger than mithril. To wit, they are invariably wary of new face. Though it be penned by Admiral herself, mere words on parchment will get you only so far into their confidence. You must work every ounce of trust they place in you. But here is letter. Go to suspicious place and show to aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck.
If you're talking to you, you're muted.
Thea's talking?
Oh, I think you might have
There a
You want to go to the main Aetherite and take the Aethernet to the Fisherman's Guild?
oh
Fisherman's Guild.
Wrong way, sorry, Ren.
oh
Yeesh.
Hey, stop being fast.
you have a sprint button.
I already used it.
Okay. I'll speed you up.
Thanks, Ren.
Did I go the wrong way?
Woo!
Did I really cry? Okay, we're good.
What?
Oh, this has a wide range.
Shadowy woman and inconspicuous mom.
I think we're just waiting for Day really quick. He's on the phone.
Got business with me, venturer. Here you go.
Oh, very inconspicuous.
So, you're the man the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred, too. Missed that ass of his. Been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin. But what with all the doe-eyed wenches about, I expect he's got his hands full. Thanks, Kenny. Ah, and you must be the Far Easterner what Merylwib says wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, milady. Welcome to Limsa, milady.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was listening to Dea's conversation.
Oh.
I am Yugiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when first I learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken.
You're not the first person to say that, lass. Limsa's a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen.
And so you've developed fighting techniques suited to that purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of the shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There's much we might learn from one another, I think. And then Yugiri...
Damn, he really has it out for...
Honestly, me, anytime I see Lady Yugiri anyways.
Hi, Snowy.
Also, Dea, was that your dad?
It was.
Okay. Yeah, your mom had invited us to dinner if your cousin's not feeling well on Sunday, if we don't do meal prep.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, sorry
That's
for
why he was
assuming.
confused.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay. Yep, no problem.
Then what in the seven hells are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, you Gary or doof to what's it, we can get acquainted in more private surrounds. Ew. Ha! That didn't come out right, did it?
Adventurer, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student.
Already a student of hers.
Oh.
A weapons coffer.
Yo, are those gonna have my weapon?
Ooh, it
Or is it
could,
too-
yeah, it's eye level 90, so.
Much and more has occurred since first I beheld Eorzea from the Garleans' death.
Just kidding.
Suffice it to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I've kept you over long. Doubtless you have pressing business on your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Milfzilla, pray relate to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light.
Monoma, Dea says hi. Dea, Monoma says hi.
I was like, I said no such thing. Hi, Mom.
It says the level 50 weapon contains gear unequipable to your current class.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I
Hi,
guess eye
Monoma.
level 90 is still actually too low for your dancer.
Oh.
I mean, you have better weaponry already, basically, is what it's saying.
I thought you said to keep those coffers for
You
other
can, if
class
they,
that you're
most of the
gonna
time
be.
they don't. Yeah,
but
most of the time.
I just, I used it because it had a weapon better than what I was currently equipped with.
Yeah.
So like, use it when it's actually useful for you.
But because I already have the Ironworks weapon, which is significantly better, so.
Why is Mikote Milfzilla riding a man horse
What?
with wings?
What?
Where we
What?
just teleported from.
What?
Go to where the Aetherite is.
It's just someone on a mount.
Mikode Milvzilla?
It kind of looks like her clothing.
You
Kind of.
can. buy
Oh,
her outfit.
she's riding Ramuh.
Mm-hmm. I just love the way Fend described it.
Yeah, I could not process those words in that order.
My head hurts.
So when all of you were going inside, I got lost and followed somebody else.
Me.
Go ahead. Go in there.
Can you read maps?
Yeah.
And you have mail.
I have
You do. You
mail.
have 3 mails, Fend.
You have a new letter. Visit a delivery Moogle. Yeah, I'll read it later.
It might be good. It might be good things.
Okay.
Goodies.
After this, after we talk to Milvzilla.
Ooh, goodies.
I have been reflecting upon
Oh.
the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand.
Bitch took my job.
If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul. But never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Ul'dah spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder, could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long. Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
I don't like the look in his eyes. I'll never forget it.
Forget the look in his eyes.
It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
I think Rin just got to the same point I did.
This is what happens when you let children in charge, except for the Kisek sword.
So basically what we found out is the Students of Baldessian is a group from Charlayan, which is where the Scions are from. Grahatia was part of them. But so the main group of them, almost all the Students of Baldessian, like the island where they had their base, where they kind of ran their operations from, just disappeared. And what Urian J said is that the magic that caused it to happen rivaled that of like the power of Ultima, which was the big weapon we fought that absorbed the primals when we fought the Garleans. So they're missing, and not just that they're missing, but their whole island disappeared. It doesn't exist anymore. And then we saw that Teleji Adeleji, which is he's the one that was arguing with Lolorito, basically being like, why not? Like,
He was the one advocating for the Domans to be allowed to.
yeah, he was like, let the Domans come in, like, don't harden your hearts, like, you need to let in the people, you know, let in the refugees and like help take care of them and blah blah blah. And so we don't know what happened, but his servant was basically like, I've done what you've asked me to do, but I don't understand why you asked me to do it. Yeah, crazy stuff. I had a thought, and I wasn't sure if we wanted to. Did we want to, at any point, do coils?
What is coils?
So it's a set of raids. It's pretty long, but I
had said, I think we've had this discussion, and I had said I wouldn't be down to do it personally.
Oh, okay. It's
Because there's
Alphino
no-
and Alice's story. Some story for Alphino and Alice.
Ooh.
It's the raids of this expansion.
Yeah.
And there's no, unlike raids in previous or in later expansions, there's no like difference between the normals and the savages. They're just like their raid difficulty, so they're savages, I guess, by default. Which yeah, I'm not down. I don't do raid content in this game anymore because I would have to use mouse and keyboard to do it effectively, and my wrists will not put up with that.
So what we can do if we want at some point, and I mean, Dea, you can still do them unsynced.
Yeah, so like we could come back to it like by Stormblood maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we still have a high enough like eye level. Most of us, like, we're getting eye level 130 gear, and the highest in this one's like 82. But yeah, we can revisit it. I'm just trying to think story wise what would be a good, because like it doesn't really flow with the story, I guess. After, like, when we get into Heaven's Word, it doesn't really connect as smoothly, but that's not the end of it. I mean, if you guys are okay with going out of sync and like doing it a little bit later, it's not like information you have to have for the whole story. It's just extra information and dives into some stuff with Alphino and Alice.
I'm down for whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. We can maybe, if anything, if there's like a week where day is not free, we could always like start it or something. If he won't be around since he doesn't want to do it, kind of a thing.
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool.
I'm down to Clown Town around with Luca.
Yep, I like that you're sitting in Memphilia's chair right now.
Me too. It's gonna be the thumbnail.
Alright, let's
I like how she's staring you down.
She's like, the audacity.
So, do we talk to her?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks for the lurk, Dreamer. Our friends, the very isle itself, everyone and everything. No, it avails us not to speculate. Oh, it avails us not to speculate. Urianga will send word if there are any developments. Until such time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter, one closer to home. It concerns aetheric fluctuations which we had previously attributed to good King Mugglemog the 12th. That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have you to thank. Yet, all is not well in the 12's Wood. All latest readings reveal an ongoing etheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation, and I would have you...
Ascilla, I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem.
Mother? What manner of problem, Mumsy?
A band of refugees hailing from Ul'dah this time. Hailing from Ul'dah this time, are come to Redmond's Toll seeking asylum. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present, they are in the 7th heaven, awaiting a formal response.
Oh, too fucking bad. I'm gonna build a wall.
Right. Fuck.
I see. Mayhap this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once.
Ascilla, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen if you do this. Word will spread, and more will follow.
Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit.
Damn.
Adventurer, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting, but I'm not.
Also, Day, I also have an idea. We could go on our main characters and just run through it.
For two.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
So
How
I would almost
overpowered
say,
are your characters?
because of my OCD, if you don't mind, before we get into Heaven's Word, I would like to do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
It'll be super easy. You can solo it as a single level 80. So with both Dea and I, and you guys tagging along, it'll be no problem.
Rin, you know what that means?
What?
They're gonna hold our hands.
Carry you on our shoulders. Like
I call Lucas.
Yes, I call Dea. Dea, you better have those proper wrist exercises, because you're gonna be carrying me bridal style.
Jesus Christ.
No, not even him will help you. I love you too. Okay, it says draggle-tailed, but I see no tail on him.
What a fucking poser.
Liar. Oh, this is a full-on cutscene. Okay. Is everyone here?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Milfzilla, and I lead the Science of the Seventh Dawn.
Well, be praised. It is you. We're ready and willing to work. Same as the Domans. Just give us a task and we'll see it done.
Good. Get on your knees.
Hey, yo.
Get on your knees and clean my shoes now.
Hey, yo.
Oh, that's not
With
what I was
your
expecting.
tongue.
Okay, closer to what I was expecting.
Pray calm yourselves. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know not of your situation.
Beg your pardon, antecedent. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off the scraps of Ul'dah for years now, trying to piece together a life to replace the one that what got took. They say there's work, but there's not for an honest man. Not as wouldn't sully his soul sooner than his palms, any road. The flames do what they can for us, of course, but it ain't near enough. And it's only getting worse. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed up on our backs.
Sounds familiar.
I don't pretend to be clever, but even I can see what's coming. I knew we had to run. The only question was where. And then it came to me. Remnant's Toll. I mean, you took them foreigners in, didn't you? So you surely do the same for us.
I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted the Domon's petition for aid, that decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand that it is not possible for any organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. And so it is with great regret that I must deny your request.
But we've got nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us?
If I might have a word.
Get him, Tataru.
Daughter? Is aught amiss?
Ill tidings from Ul'dah, milady. Alphino's been wounded.
Welcome,
Raiders.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Frozen. Let me show it really quick.
No.
A child has been injured. Woo!
An actual child, not a Lalafell.
Yay!
A
Okay.
real honest to goodness child.
To those who don't know me, I'm Fend VT, that boy VTuber. I enjoy playing video games for myself with my friends. Right now, I'm with my friends Dea, Luca, and Rin. We're all living in the same house because we're awesome. Dea let us live in their house.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm just
and
up to liver.
we're playing Final Fantasy. I have experience with that in Yakuza. Oh, children getting hurt? Yeah. Yeah. It's sad. Anyway, thank you for the raid, Frozen. I really appreciate you. I hope you finish Fire Emblem. It's really fun to watch you play. I hope you play all the houses. Each house. Start over.
Oh my god.
Play Black Eagles next. And then Golden Deer. The best house in my opinion. Anyway, we're going to continue the game. But thank you for raiding Dreamer. Enjoy. Get some nice rest.
I like the one with the really tired guy in it.
That would be Black Eagles.
Yep.
The tired guy? Oh. Yes. Why did I forget his name? I married him. He's the only gay option.
Is he?
Yes. Well, before the patch,
Wait.
where you could marry another guy, and then the third guy you had to pay for the DLC.
You want to be gay? Pay for it.
Exactly.
I thought the first and only gay options were either Dorothea or the guy in the DLC.
No. No. If you wanted to be a lesbian, you had five options. If you wanted to be gay, you only had one until the update, then 2, and then the DLC 3.
Huh.
Yeah. What? How? Is it serious?
say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the Flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild, apparently, lashing out at anyone and everyone.
That can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. 7 hells. Now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round us all up and kill anyone who tries to resist. And Tessa, please, if you won't help us build a new life, at least help us keep the ones we've got. Your daughter?
My lady.
We are not ones to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. However, until we know more of the circumstances surrounding this riot, I am not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible will have to answer for their actions.
How could you be so blind?
Find Alphanode, and quickly, if he's in danger, or worse, I would have you and none other by his side. Thank you. Pray do not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Wider and Papalaimon will see to it.
Alphino is being treated at the Hourglass. Hurry, adventurer.
Linhart. That's a tired guy,
Yeah.
right? Linhart?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Oh, you also, we thought at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, we're awesome.
He's so precious.
I love
such
him.
He's such a little bee.
I love how you can have a paired ending with him and Caspar.
Can you?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Polyamory, let's go.
Oh, no, just him and Caspar, not you. Caspar's
Oh.
not into you. He's only into Twinks, apparently, because he also has one with
Oh.
Ash.
Huh. Just kind of funny because Caspar never really gets all that much bigger. So he's kind of also twinky looking, despite the fact that he's supposed to be like super buff warrior.
Yeah, the muscles are all on the inside, don't worry.
Yeah, well, normally all the muscles should stay inside you, fat.
You know what I mean? He just doesn't have a feel. He doesn't have a need to flex.
Normally, all the muscles should stay.
If I'm right. Nope.
Fend, where are you?
I don't know. I was following the map. Oh, I entered the wrong place. You know, I'm starting to see. I'm understanding why we take so long. I think it's mostly my fault.
We do also only play once a week, so. Not in a bad way, just that will, like, impede our progress, because, like, ARR itself is... Let's see,
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tantali is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well.
Yeah, it's like a full game. Like it's like right, it's like 60 hours worth of content, I think. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, and back to Linhart, my favorite prologue was when he knew a place to get a sacred weapon for Leone, but he only said he would help if everyone in the class took turns carrying him.
Amazing. Bless him.
I loved it.
I'd carry him. I haven't gotten that far in it, unfortunately, but I'd
What part are you in?
Look at your baby belly. Dea brought Onyx over, and now he's trapped, so I'm petting his belly, and he's so unenthused about it.
Flooper! Hey!
He's just hanging there, like, doing nothing.
He's hanging there being held by wet hands while you...
He's so unhappy.
Except he's purring up.
Yeah. He looks pissed, but he's actually very happy.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Flooper. Thank you so much for raiding.
Sorry for interrupting the raid. Hi,
Nah,
Raider.
it's cool. I'm FenVT. I'm a Dogboy VTuber who enjoys playing video games by himself and with his friends. Right now, I'm playing with Dea, Luca, and Rin, and we're playing Final Fantasy XIV.
Well,
Woo!
Yes, Last Fiction. Definitely. That's what we're playing. Last Fiction 14. Raiders, thank you for joining. Floops, thanks for raiding. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed the Hyperlight Breaker. Yeah. Hold on, let me close some tabs since you're not streaming anymore.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I have caffeine because I've been yawning up an absolute storm.
Yeah, well, we get very unhinged in this game. By we, I
Yes.
mean me.
I think we're all a little guilty of it.
Okay, good. I hope you enjoyed streaming and playing very much. So enjoyed. Soup fun. Yeah, soup fun. Anyway, we're gonna continue the game. Are you guys in the cutscene yet?
Yep.
Okay.
It's
Now I am.
voice acted, so.
Oh, this? You'll see it after the cutscene.
Ul'dah, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over. Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life. To an Ul'dan, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence. So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dan way of thinking, they may as well not exist.
Hi, Kaito.
Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Ul'dans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers. While more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry. The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest.
I'm sure it's not a coincidence.
Nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence. That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
Welcome, Kaito. Okay, these are my clothes. Ignore the fact that my dress is made out of wolf paws.
Don't ignore it. Embrace it.
Usually I like going like this. You know, this is a better fit for me, but you know. I do have a glamour plate, but I haven't done
You
the
can
thing
do
yet.
it right now. We are standing in a city.
Nah, I'm lazy. Also, hi Kaito. Wait, I already said that.
It's like literally 2 button presses.
Look, Ren, you're still in the cutscene?
I'm out.
Nope, neither of them are.
Okay.
But Luke is also not our computer.
Ah.
I was just feeding the cats. Go ahead.
As I told you before, it was all but inevitable that an incident of this kind would eventually occur given the rising tension within the Sultanate. Nevertheless, I have reason to believe that this particular riot may not have begun spontaneously. Have I piqued your curiosity? Good. Then you will accompany me to the Hall of Flames. I would hear what General Raubon has to say upon the matter. Wow, he's always bossy.
Yes.
He's a bossy little 14-year-old.
If he's an elf, shouldn't that make him still like a toddler or something in elf years?
No, they're not elves. They're Elizan. They don't have that same like age thing.
Yeah, I think all the races have like the same, around the same aging in this world.
So he's not gonna be 200.
No, he's 14.
No, like he's never gonna grow to be 200.
No, he won't become 200. No.
Oh.
I think the only ones who live that long are the
The dragons?
What?
The seed
Oh.
seers.
the seed seers. That's the ones.
But they're also
They're
not
seed
actually
seers.
people. Where they are, they're not people though.
What about the cabbages?
What was the? Oh, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what any of the beastmen, what their age cycle is like.
Aren't Luca
Yeah.
and I beastmen?
No.
No.
Oh.
Why would Luca be a beast? What?
She's a
Some
dragon.
aura.
Oh.
No, beastmen aren't like, yeah, beastmen are.
The only thing delineating between like
more
what?
beastly.
Yeah. The only thing that delineates like beastmen from like what we call people is just the fact that like we live in like the accepted society.
Oh.
Yeah.
We
It'll-
got 5
it-
fingers and
We'll
they
build
don't.
into it. We'll build into it more further in the game and stuff.
I think I'm
you're
Raubon, right? Yeah. Now is not a good time, adventurer. My hands are full dealing with the refugees.
Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General.
I'm a 14-year-old. Let me tell you how to do your job. Look at how he's fucking standing. Like, holy fuck.
He's short.
Alphanod, back on your feet already.
Somebody get this baby his binky and put him back in his crib.
You may credit my swift recovery to your churros.
Chirurgeons.
Your churros,
Your
yes,
churros.
delicious.
Oh my god.
They're
Also,
churros now.
you're making fun of how like small he is, but may I point out that I'm roughly as tall as he is?
I'm not talking about how small he is. He's literally a fucking
Wait.
child.
How tall is Alphanod?
Like
Child height.
Well, and
assume
especially
about
for
5 feet.
Elizans, right? Because Elizans are one of the tallest races. So he is child height for Elizan because they get so tall.
How tall are we?
well, I'm also the smallest. I'm the smallest scale for female Mikote, which is like
Do
the.
you remember? Did you do like max slider for height?
Yes.
Fend? Okay. I'll tell you in a second. Male Mikote max height is 5'3".
Oh
Sorry,
my-
5'8".
Oh, okay. That's my normal height.
Yeah.
It's like,
5'8".
man, they're all a bunch of short kings.
Yeah.
Okay.
The craziest discrepancy though is the max height for female auras is 5'2", and the max height for male auras is 7'1".
Oh.
Yeah.
They also apparently have 2 penises.
Whoa. Okay, Dana. Tell me what you do on your weekends.
Wow.
But so Elizan male max height is 6'10", in Elizin, female max height is 6'6", so they're a very tall
Race.
race.
They got them long necks.
Yeah, the giraffe max. And then Vieira max height female is 6'1".
2 penises, you say?
Fend is 10 miles behind. It's like still he's
I don't know if that's actually lore accurate. I just know there's mods that specifically for the nude mods, a lot of them include the 2 penises as a
I don't think we really
thing.
get that information. The only penis we get to learn about is from that guy we talked to.
Oh god.
His member.
Rin
I
wasn't
remember
too
the first
far
time
off
I
there.
did that. I remember the first time I like did the MSQ at that point. I was like, "Excuse me?" Like, what?
Hey, I was on the right track.
Yeah, you really were.
Yep.
Good
She
job.
had the right idea.
I'm proud of you.
Yep.
I have
you were
stolen
picking
my
up
cat.
what they were putting down.
Yeah, I agree, lady. They're talking about
Alright,
penises
sorry
again.
for interrupting.
Don't be. That was amazing. My memories of the riot are still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation.
Sorry, I'm juggling the cat. Not entirely. We secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remain throughout Thanalan. We have sent what forces we can spare to root out the last of the belligerents, but progress is slow. They're damnably elusive.
I can well imagine. Given that the majority of refugees live outside the walls, it stands to reason that they would know the lay of the land. What I do not understand is how they came to be so well prepared. Before my little accident, I observed that several of the refugees were armed, and not with butcher's knives or pitchforks, but with martial weaponry. I need hardly add that such equipment is costly. None can deny that tension between the Ul'dah citizenry and the refugee population have increased since the Dolmans were turned away. But would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. And what of those who have not even a single gil to spend? Who could not survive without the aid provided by the immortal flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear against benefactors.
Get to the point.
Very well. My point, General, is that this powder keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion, and
now order must be restored. That is my first duty. Until it's done, any investigation can wait. I don't have time to discuss this. My scouts will be returning anon.
the General is no fool. He keeps his own counsel, and with good cause. Were he to claim without the necessary proof that these riots were instigated by outside forces, the Monitorists would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and the Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of refugee aid. Regardless, they will face harsh criticism in the days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your abilities, adventurer. Therefore, I propose we conduct our own investigation independent of the authorities. To that end, I would have you make inquiries in the settlements suspected of harboring belligerents. Commander Swift will know which they are. He may balk at a request for such information, but I've no doubt you can persuade him with your silver tongue. I, meanwhile, shall seek answers in my own way, after which we can regroup and share our findings. Well then, shall we?
Do this. Go.
He's
here.
never been
Do
wrong.
that.
He's never been wrong in his life, has he?
Not yet. You look as if you have something to say, adventurer. Do you? What you ask is no simple favor. For such information to fall into the wrong hands, the lives of countless soldiers would be at risk. Even so, there is wisdom in your words. An able individual, even one with ties to the flames, may be better suited to this task than a regiment. Very well. The Brass Blades have reported suspicious activity in the vicinity of Lost Hope. It may be unrelated to recent events, but we doubt it. I suggest you begin by speaking to the Blades posted there. Lady, pick a fucking lane.
She's
If
a cat. She
I-
never will.
Get junk food, Dea.
Yeah, I want some too.
Okay.
I'm hungry, and there's like a serving and a half of the risotto. One whole serving of which still belongs to you.
What junk food?
Oh, look at that big boy.
And I already cooked today, so I don't want to cook again.
What junk food?
Honestly,
know.
I'm probably just gonna get some
Oh.
McDonald's.
Oh,
Just some
I might just
absolute
double dash
garbage.
off of you then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not really feeling McDicks.
I just love their French fries a lot.
I love your French fries.
I don't even know what that means.
Something
like-
potatoey and nibbly.
Ugh.
I like Five Guys
Don't
French
ever
fries.
describe me in any way, shape, or form like that. Thank you.
Oh, my little couch potato doesn't want to be called potatoey.
Oh my god. Anyways, what were you saying, Fend? There's an annoying buzzing in my ears. I'm
I
trying
like
to
Five
ignore it.
Guys French fries with Cajun
I bet you do.
spices. Yeah, I do.
A restaurant.
Sheesh. And what brings you here, adventurer? Search for refugees? Well, then you've come to the right place. Ah, you mean those refugees. Oh no, you won't find them here. Most of the people of Lost Hope have come to accept their situation and are content to pass their days in peace and quiet. Outsiders have trouble understanding that, like that merchant who passed through recently. Gregarious fellow, but awfully opinionated. Can't say I was sad to see him go.
I didn't expect them to send you, adventurer. I take it this means someone's read my report. The refugees who left with the merchant have yet to return, and I'm increasingly concerned that Zazawaka's suspicions were correct. You haven't the foggiest what I'm talking about, do you? Never mind. Speak with Zazawaka. He'll explain everything.
Why does that guy in the background look like that really old actor?
Which guy in the background?
Who?
This guy.
Blaves?
Yeah.
Which old actor?
I don't know.
Are you talking about Clint Eastwood?
Woody Harrelson?
The one gif of him doing like that wincing face as he takes a sip of coffee?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. That name sounds familiar.
Old actor at this point.
He was in a lot of westerns.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep
don't really
thinking
know
of.
actors.
He's like a very celebrated actor.
Oh my god. There's a
No,
whale.
don't leave!
The whale! The whale!
Oh, fuck.
Get in the whale!
No.
Sorry.
Boo! Boo!
1 second. You guys deserve it. I gotta get back on it. It'll.
Is it random or does it cycle? Okay, it's random.
It's random.
I can definitely go into my mounts and just click it, but this is more fun. Alright, I'm gonna go away.
Whale, it never fails. It makes me wanna wag my whale. When it comes, I wanna wail. Whale!
Where's my other mounts? Hello?
I think I already told you guys about the cult of the whale that I had started when I was younger, right?
What the heck?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I don't
With the
understand
ash.
why.
Yes, yeah, okay. The whale ashtray, yeah. I'm
Where
glad
the
that
heck-
the cult of the whale has persisted into my
I
adulthood.
do my mount guide and all it shows is my cat. How do I take it? Not favorite. There we go. Here we go.
Whale.
Whale. Here we are.
Who took Mount seat number 1 and made me go to 2?
Not me.
I took
Oh,
3.
we gotta go down here.
I'm in 3.
Woo! No, I picked 3.
Oh, I'm in 4 because 1 is obviously a driver.
Oh. How dare you, Luca?
Yeah.
It's a baby.
Oh, it's me. Ah, don't hurt me. I'm not one of them. I beg your pardon? You have the flames, but you're not with the flames? I see. If Leofric... Ow! Okay. Thank you, lady. Idiot. She used her claws to get off of me. If Leofric bid you speak with me, then I take it you've agreed to help. 12 be praised for that, because we haven't had a moment to waste. Everyone knows the flames are on the march. The others have fallen under the fanatic spell, but not I. Promises of revolution and retribution, of holding the ruling class to account and taking with that which is owed. Huh, a childish fantasy. I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my words. Now that one of our idealists has returned, however, the madness of the merchant's plan is plain for all to see. Look behind yonder tent, and you'll understand why. Even now, he babbles incoherently, so traumatized is he by the bloodshed he witnessed. Try as I might, I can make little sense of his words beyond the fact that he was not alone in surviving. Yet I've no doubt that merchant will lead the remainder to their doom. I beg of you, find them before he does.
I don't trust babies.
I don't trust merchants.
Come on, Sleepy, let's go.
You don't even need to get on your horse. It's right here.
Oh. I was gonna go out the cave without looking at the map. Fend.
Of course you were.
What are you doing? Don't draw! Don't draw! Why didn't you run away with me? What, you're not?
You weren't in the thing, so...
Oh,
That
you
was
just thought I
way
was
out of
freaking
my
out of
time.
it.
I was like,
Okay, is everyone ready?
sorry, yes, I'm here now.
Oh, mighty collab partners release Fend? Ollie. Say
What?
hi. And that's it.
Hi, Ollie.
Okay, so you
I'll
see
release
where
it when I'm goddamn done with them.
you see where he was freaking out, the refugee, right?
Yep.
Okay. Why didn't you run away with me? We could have escaped together. Then you'd be here with me. Be here to soothe me. Why? Why did you just stay and leave me alone?
We guys shoot them. You guys type back. You guys type /shoe the.
Or
Stick a pacifier in his
/you.
mouth.
Who are you? What do you want?
Your soul.
It's true. I followed the merchant and may the gods strike me down for my folly. What they will not give you, you must take, he said. When we asked how he revealed a cache of weapons he has brought and implored us to seize control of our fates. I thought about running then and there, but the others were excited. He split us into 2 groups, sent us off on our own. But when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parley with theirs, but then they started arguing, and then fighting, and then everyone was fighting, and the flames were shouting to give no quarter, and... Oh god, it's the other group. They're still out there. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was. Thank you for the stuff. Thank you for the gold.
Also, Day, I put the order in if you want to double dash.
Bum, ba-dum, bum. Ooh, what did you order at McDonald's?
I got
Food.
some French fries and some chicken nuggets.
No,
and a
no
free-
parfait.
No. I don't like
Parfait.
parfaits.
The fuck?
Parfait.
Everybody
From
likes
McDonald's?
Yes, the dollar menu parfait.
We don't. That's not a thing here, at least.
Fend, you like to live life dangerously, I see.
What? Parfaits are delicious. The
Like
other refugee
yogurt parfaits.
Yes, parfait with the granola and the fruits.
Yes, those are delicious, however, from McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Questionable.
What's
I've
wrong?
never seen that as an option from McDonald's.
What's wrong with parfait from McDonald's?
That's like entirely too healthy to be coming from them.
Well, whatever. I eat it because it's tasty, not because it's healthy.
Just saying, there's better places to order a parfait from.
You know, you're not wrong, because there's my grocery store has them in bigger
Yeah.
amounts for cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just every single yes.
Okay. The other refugees are hiding in the caves south of Lost Hope, but to approach them would be fruitless. They would sooner call us agents of the Sultanate and try to kill us than to listen to reason. Why, the twins might even deign to do the deed themselves. A pox and all bloody sellswords. They were supposed to train us to fight, but the ones he sent with us vanished during the struggle. Oh, if only we had never listened to that merchant's ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous, but the gods would never suffer us to be defeated. Though, if they were forced to confront reality. That's it! Challenge the twins to combat and show my brethren that their strongest warriors are no match for one man. Or woman. Perhaps then, they will agree to lay down their arms and renounce this plot.
Man, I think we need to take this dog to the vet because he's sick.
I'm getting out of here.
All right, old Yeller, out back.
There you
Oh,
go,
no.
Flesh. You enjoyed it?
It'll be the last bark he ever does.
No!
I'm sure he'll get a few more in between now and events.
Draco would never forgive you.
Who?
Oh wait, are we
Ollie.
supposed to be down?
Ollie.
Oh.
I don't know. I think, yeah, maybe.
Isn't there like a cave?
Yeah, here we go. Hell yeah.
I'm so glad we can fly now.
It is quite nice.
I know, it's amazing.
Get ready to not have it when we go to the next expansion.
Wait, excuse me?
No!
Every new expansion, the zones within it are not flyable until you've unlocked it.
I
Oh,
actually think
come.
it might have gotten extended to Heaven's Word though, so I could be. Oh, but I think we have to beat Heaven's Word first, and then it unlocks.
That is
Ah.
caca. I understand it,
You're-
but it's still caca.
Your Kako.
You're actually very spoiled comparatively to how it used to be. So.
Yeah, you used to actually just not get flying in ARR. Period.
Back in my day. 7 hells, they found us! Everyone, grab your gear and make for the rendezvous point. It's a man, but this is what he sounds like. So that's your game, is it? Sorry to disappoint you, lass. Adventurer, damn.
Uh-huh.
Well, then he's a bad example.
It's time to tie your horns. I don't know.
But we're more than willing to kill ye ourselves.
I didn't realize we were doing Shibari on stream.
Sheesh.
Holy! Where's Holy? There you are. I did something!
I think that may have been overkill.
Get stoned! And then I'll throw rocks at you! I thought they said to challenge twins. These are more than twins.
Well, guess we'll just kill you.
Okay, let's kill him. Wait, wasn't the whole point of us not to kill these people?
Just to beat him up.
Oh, okay, cool.
You beat him like it was nothing. Fall almighty, what are we gonna do now?
All right,
If
see
you
you
consider
later.
that speak.
Wow.
If you consider that speaking, I guess we spoke to them.
I mean, we convinced them that.
Oh my god, no, whale. Wait, I have to get off. I think.
Rin!
Sorry.
Exactly,
We convinced them
Flesh.
that they would not want to fight against the flames, so that was good enough.
We've all been eating our food, right?
Yes.
Not
I've been
before.
drinking my orange juice.
Yeah.
I've got an earring though that gives me extra XP, so I'm not too.
Oh
worried about
wow, Lucas better than all of us.
Oh.
it. Yeah, it's me, better than all of you.
I knew it. I knew she was better than all of us.
I knew that this was a fact. Luca, better than all of you, Nos. Alright, Fend, continue your incoherent rambling.
Did that sound like courage?
It did a little bit.
One day. You've returned. Did you find my brethren? What are the twins? What happened? I see. Well, you had no choice. Better that a handful of them take a beating from you than the lot get butchered by the flames. Tell me, what did the merchant have to say when it was over? Huh? But where else would he be? Unless he went to Stone's Throw to recruit others. Stone's Throw to recruit others. Stone's Throw?
It's just a stone's throw away.
Really?
Sounds like you know a lot about that place, Fend.
You're right. I do. The merchant wished to approach the refugees in Stone's Throw, but was waiting until the flames withdrew their forces from the vicinity. Now that they have, there's nothing to stop him from continuing his work. How many more must perish in pursuit of this futile cause? How much more suffering must we endure before it ends? Find him. Convince him to cease his mad quest. It will surely lead to ruin. We'll never see him again.
Alrighty.
I can't wait for us to eventually get to the Raktika Great Woods and all of us to start screaming out Lahi.
Lahi. I forgot about that. And we'll have to show them Lahi after we
course,
get there.
yeah.
Do you know Lahi?
Lahi, I will play for you.
Lahi.
Lahi. Ridiculous. The look on the pianist's face too, of just absolute pain in being there.
Well, because she's like a very celebrated, like world-renowned pianist, and
yeah, and then
which is actually funny too, because he also he's a very celebrated musician as well, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of
yeah,
funny.
but he chose to play Lahi on a fucking child's toy. So.
All right, Rin, be a crying child.
I
knew I wasn't gonna be disappointed.
Have you seen my parents?
Yeah, I killed them.
They told me to stay here with the others. They said they'd be back soon, but it's been days. They left with the man from Ul'dah. The man said they were gonna change everything, make it so we could live inside the walls with everyone else. I liked it when he said that. I didn't like it when he talked about making the rich people pay. Everyone looked so angry and I got scared. Say, adventurer, are you looking for someone?
Looking for a
Which one, merchant?
Someone's stirring up trouble.
Okay.
You mean the man who left with my parents? But I don't know where he...
It's the same exact response for either one.
Oh.
Oh. Wait, look over there. I think.
Excuse me?
Holy fuck.
Wait, look over there.
The worst dubbing in the history of
I
dubbing.
fucking love it so much.
Look at her facial expression. She's like back to normal.
Oh my god.
My food's here, so I'm gonna grab it, but you guys can feel free to take one.
Go get it, Luca.
Hold on, I need a moment after that.
Hey, look over there.
That was beautiful.
It's somebody else speaking anyways, so you're you're good.
You want to do it, Dea?
I can. Just gonna wait for Luca to get back though.
Uwuka?
Wait for Jawuka.
Uwuka.
Okay.
Well now, which of these gullible fools shall be my next victim?
Do we look like gullible fools?
You?
No.
I... Yeah, because that's...
We got a runner!
He doesn't want that smoke.
He's getting away! Go get him, adventurer!
I'm gonna go spank him with my cane.
Oh.
Fend, why was
I'm
that?
a merchant.
Because, you know, despite him being despicable, he is kind of cute. So I would need to punish
It's
him.
like, oh no, I'm a no good merchant, Dea. You might have to get me.
Oh my god.
Let me know when you're all ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Lanka.
I'm not there yet, but you can go ahead. I'll catch up.
You again? Why are you pursuing me?
For your hand in marriage.
You want to spank me with your cane? Well, let me just bend over real quick.
Why are you sounding like Twitch?
Why are you sounding like Twitch?
I'm not.
Sedition? Treason? Revolution? That's preposterous. Who's filled your head with these lies? Refugees? The self-same refugees who terrorized the streets of Ul'dah? Ha! You have no evidence to prove your accusations. None. No, I will not accompany you to the Hall of Flames. You have no right to detain me. Police brutality time! For the sake of argument, let us say I did do things you claim. Surely you don't think I give a Kakirn's ass about politics. It was business. Only business.
I'll let him go if he dates me.
We both know I'm not the one you want. However, if you agree to protect me, I swear I shall tell you everything.
Okay, boy.
Ooh!
Oh no! We were gonna have a date. God damn it!
What's all this commotion? 7 hells.
These fucking guards.
Tell the others to spread out and search the area. The killer might still be close.
Hi Void. Also Void is asking you, Dea, to say I was hiding in the voice that you were giving the shady merchant.
I was hiding! Grr.
He was kind of cute. God damn it. Now we have, what, children playing dress up? What good are they gonna do? Anyone can just come and punt them. They just need to wear, like, steel-toed shoes or something.
Shut up, Fend. I would like to know more about your relationship with the victim, as well as the events leading up to his death. This man was responsible for the recent riots? Mayhaps we owe his murderer a debt of gratitude then. In any case, it's obvious you're not the one whom we seek. You may carry on with your investigation, Scion.
That's what I
Fend,
thought,
shut up.
child. I'm telling Milfzilla.
Where do we go now? Oh, to Ul'dah.
My butt.
Your butt?
Oh,
My butt.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't know that was a fast travel destination.
My butt.
With the amount that travels through, you think it was?
Jesus.
What?
He's grounded.
Damn, I cannot believe you're married to such an
Can't play
amazing
Final
person like that.
Fantasy anymore.
Luca, do you wake up every day and be like, man, this hunk of beef is my husband?
Nice ass.
Mm.
What comes out of it?
No, oh god, the hiccups. What news, adventure? Where's the merchant?
Dead.
Dead as fuck.
Murdered? Damn it all to 7th hell. He was not simply murdered, adventure. He was silenced. Too many knew his face, and he was ready to divulge his secrets. Do not despair, though. We may be closer to identifying the true orchestrator of these riots than you realize.
Are you drunk, sir?
Yes.
Oh.
You gotta pick the revolution one. That's the quest we're doing next.
Oh, Rebel Attire.
There's other quests?
Yeah, probably not for you.
The Flame General left word that you were to proceed to the Fragrant Chamber as soon as you returned. He wishes to discuss your recent discoveries as well as the results of our own investigations. Master Alphanode has already been informed and should be waiting for you outside. Pray proceed to the Royal Promenade with all haste and speak with Bartholomew.
Pray return to the promenade.
I'll promenade your odd.
No?
What does that even mean?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You wanna take
No, I don't.
Weather boy.
And we're gonna go to the Chamber of Rule.
Meat Sack is no one's husband? How dare you?
Meat Sack is everyone's husband.
First off, Meat Sack is your son?
What?
You and Rin's...
What?
Void said this. Wait, where are we
Who's
going?
Meat Sack?
Who's Meat Sack?
You had to be there. You had to be there at Void's stream to get it.
Oh.
Wait, where are we going?
You're gonna go take the big major aetherite and take the aether nut to the Chamber of Rule, and then you'll go opposite of that. And What's your next best?
Is there
there
like
it
a
is.
clip for context?
I don't know if
yes.
there's a clip. There was
Oh
that
wait,
Twitter-
no.
There was that tweet.
Yeah, I wrote that. There was no clip.
There's a twink?
No, not twinks.
Yep. There's
a
also
context twink?
Sure. Basically, what the thing is, Meatsack is the love child of a brother and sister,
Ugh.
Void and Rin.
Ugh.
Yeah, that does
Consecrated by the unholy powers of Luca, who
Ugh.
placed her
Luca, what the
finger
fuck?
upon Void's womb and quickened for Meatsack to be made.
Wait,
It's
what? Oh, I had no
The
idea. I had no idea that Voidsy got boy pregnant. Okay, that
Yep.
changes everything.
I get to be Zeus in this universe.
Never mind. If Voidsy had to get boy pregnant for this, I condone it.
Yes. Also, Kitaro, don't worry. I'll be naked one day. Don't worry. I'll be naked again, like always, one day.
I don't remember who was Bartholomew.
We've been expecting you, adventure. Please proceed inside.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Congrats, idiot.
Void
Now I have a voice
says,
cutscene.
Dad wants me inflated. Dad meaning you. Dan.
Yeah.
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activities. You've made great strides towards quelling the violence.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, the truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
I'm gonna go tell all my friends.
This information does not leave this room. The Syndicate's decision to reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination. Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate. Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters. It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated. Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
Teleji Adeleji. But he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield. The destruction wrought by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge. What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed. There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this day. Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance, we have reached an agreement. Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations. In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill. A shameless bloody ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable way. If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Ul'dah ruin.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean Alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution. His sympathy for the plight of the Domans was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate, and, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate?
Omega.
Pardon?
That she said, oh my god.
An Ul'dah monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated. Ul'dah inscriptions
So,
indicate that it
Ultima was
created
also
to fell
Allegan
Bahamut
technology that the
himself.
Ascians brought to the Garleans to try and, like, leverage.
Yeah, they didn't build the, or at least they didn't perfect it themselves.
Chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cartano Flats, given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation. Destroying the one weapon
And
which
Nail
could stay the
is
Ul'dah
imported
Primal
within the
may
coils of
well have seemed
Bahamut.
like good
The raids that we need to go do.
And if memory serves, also like the big bad of the original Final Fantasy 14 before ARR.
Oh.
When first I bore witness to the power
Yeah,
of
just
the
some
Ultima
context.
weapon, I
So the
doubted
first,
evidence
so
of my
the original
senses.
Final Fantasy
And now you tell me
14,
there
what
is
we
another such
see
weapon, one which could
when we
contend
get
with
those
Bahamut.
flashbacks of the moon falling down onto Eorzea is all the story of the original Final Fantasy 14. So we're basically, what we're doing is 5 years after what would have been the end of that, like, main story, basically.
I just find
before
it so
they
cool.
before they redid Final Fantasy 14, because it originally just was
Yeah, they
not
like
good.
nuked the old game.
Literally, in the cutscene.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
I just find it cool. There's like an entire history that if you played, you would have known
It's a
more
really
about.
cool way how they handled it, right? Like,
Did they give like the original people who played the first one like extra stuff for wasting their money on something that doesn't exist anymore?
yeah, there's certain like special things, like if you have an original account still, there's like certain things that you have that no one else can have, and some other stuff like that.
And it's not like you had to buy the game again. Like it's the same game.
Oh.
Like they just their accounts were like wiped. They were just reset.
All their items.
Yeah, but it's the same account. Like there are people who play this game that have an account that started with the original game.
Oh, okay.
I technically still have one for PS3, but it's I don't remember any of the login details.
Wow, and you get mad at me when I forget my username for the second time in a row.
And then just a little more history context so you guys know. So this world is, the timeline for this world is basically broken up between the eras and the different calamities that happen. So throughout history, there's these massive events that occur that are calamities, and every time a calamity happens, basically it ushers in a new era. So when we did the tower, right, the Crystal Tower, and that whole story, right, where the story was basically like, so the moon, the Dalamud, which was the big moon that crashed in during the calamity that just happened was put up in the sky by the Alligans. So the Alligans are like many hundreds of years old, right? Like, and so they constructed that moon, which we'll learn more about when we do coils, to house Bahamut, which is one of the primals, to like keep him contained. So then Nail, which we also learned about in the coils, brings Dalamud down, brings that big moon down, which is how the calamity happens before Realm Reborn. But so the Crystal Tower was built by Xandi, who was Allagan, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes. Yeah.
And so the Crystal Tower, well, it was like Xandi, Amon. It was like the clone of Xandi, I guess. Because, so we did the whole Crystal Tower series. They wanted like more power. They had done like a deal with the Cloud. No, it was prior to that. The original, yeah, the clone did a deal with the Cloud of Darkness, and then they were funneling like etheric energy from Dalamud down to the Crystal Towers like an antenna. And it caused this massive, like, worldwide earthquake, which was another calamity that happened.
And basically ended the Allagan Empire in its totality.
The Allagan Empire, like, was no more, basically. Like, it devastated the world. So now what we're finding out is when the moon was brought down, the main area that got the most damage was an area called Cartno. And within Cartno, because the moon crashed, now there's this massive amount of ruins. And it's in contested territory. None of the city-states are allowed to lay claim over it because it has all of this Allagan technology and ruins and all of this stuff there, and they all kind of want to make sure that no one...
Also one of the PvP maps.
Yeah, no one city-state basically takes
ownership
everything.
of it.
So what they said they found there was Omega, which is stronger than Ultima and was thought to have been created to challenge Bahamut, who was the primal that was in the big moon. So that's what, just to, I guess, try and tie this all together for you guys so you could understand it a little bit better. Allagan's ancient civilization, very technologically advanced. Obviously they could clone people, you know, and who knows what else. Ascians grabbing some Allagan technology sometimes. Garleans also leveraging off of the use of Garlean technology. Ruins in the middle of Eorzea, basically, or I think on the outskirts of Eorzea, in some area of Eorzea, has Allagan technology. Teleji Adeleji pretended that he was a supporter of the refugees. Specifically, he tried to support the Domans so he could get good with the Alamegans, who are refugees from Garlemald. Well, Garlemald took over Alamigo, and so they're refugees that fled over to Eorzea because Garlemald took over them. So he wanted to get in good with those refugees, as well as the refugees of Eorzea who lost their homes due to the moon crashing down. So he's pretending to be a supporter of them because he wants to pass a bill that will basically turn Cartno into a new, a new foundation for all of the refugees to go live in. But he's doing that for ulterior motives, which is to get at this technology.
Okay.
He's a fucking snake.
Yeah.
No wonder you people hate the children.
Yeah, a lot of them are, not all of them, but it talks about it, right? Ul'dah, basically, if you aren't wealthy, you're not worth anything. Like, you're not even a human. You're not...
Yeah.
There's a lot of Lalafels in Ul'dah's, ruling class.
Well, because Ul'dah is, primarily where the Lalafels are from. Like, it is primarily a Lalafelian place. So...
Imagine being lorded over someone you can just kick like a soccer ball.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. Like, it's basically just... There's a lot of, social commentary, obviously, in Final Fantasy.
And they're all in almost every Final Fantasy.
Well,
there's
yeah,
always,
right. That's always such a big thing. But yeah, so that's like Ul'dah's big issue. Ul'dah's big issue is basically like we treat anyone that's not of means like garbage. We take advantage of like all of these refugees basically and build ourselves up on their backs. For Limsa Lominsa, they're like
capitalism at its worst stage.
Yeah. Basically, money is what is worshipped the most in Ul'dah. Then in Limsa, it's pretty much their.
Well, right. I mean, they're like the two like patron deities of Ul'dah. Technically, one is like the god of commerce and the god of death.
Yeah.
Money and taxes, maybe.
Like literally, right?
Or death and taxes.
Death and taxes. Yep. So in Limsa Lominsa was originally founded by pirates. I think like specifically like Merlvib helped with the founding of it. So like pirates took over and then they're like, we can't all keep being pirates. Like we've got to legitimize ourselves. And so they became like, what is it? Like buccaneers or I don't know.
Yeah, they're privateers. Kind of
there we go.
Specifically.
So they became privateers and they basically still control the waterways, but it's like in a legal way now, right? But Merlvib is exceptionally racist and most of Limsa are exceptionally racist towards beastmen. Like they came in, they took that land and drove like both the Sahagin and the kobolds like out of their own land to take it.
If we're pointing the finger to at racist, Gridania is not very much better against their bird people either.
I haven't gotten to there yet. That's the next part. I'm going.
I just mean like none of the city states are particularly fond of their beastmen populations.
Yeah, but Gridania is more racist towards anyone who's not Gridanian. Like it's
but
not
also the bird people.
Oh, 100%. Like the Ixal for sure, but actually not as much though, right? Because technically I think as long as they're not it's as long as they're not upsetting the balance of the forest, right? Because kind of different from Limsa Lominsa privateers coming from pirates, took over their land, displaced the Sahagin and the kobolds. Definitely still shady shit going on in Limsa. You know, there's like a whole kind of seedy underbelly that Merlvib is kind of like, that's fine, you know. As long as it's within check, basically. So then we get to Gridania, which is your guys' starting town, and that's basically... there's like the 12's wood, so that's all ruled by like the elements, like the elementals. That's like the elemental gods are what they kind of circle their existence around, and like the sustaining of nature and the woods.
Right back, I need to grab my food.
Yeah. So if you like do a lot of the quests around Gridania, they hate outsiders. Like a lot of them are exceptionally racist, like very like, if you're not part of Gridania, like there are many people within Gridania that like firmly hold the belief like you shouldn't be here then. You shouldn't be allowed to be here. Because their whole thing is they have this very tentative pact with the elements. And at any point, if balance is thrown off, like the elements, what they believe is like the elements will just kill us. The elements will just come and kill all of us. So they're like exceptionally protective of the nature surrounding them and like their home. But yeah, they like, especially, so there's like most races, right, have like two versionings, right? Like you have like the sun and the moon for the Makote. Like all of them have like two different ones that you can choose from. And so the Elizan specifically, like one grouping of Elizan is like exceptionally racist towards the other group of Elizan and different stuff like that. So there's just like a lot of different like issues and struggles. So it's kind of like A Realm Reborn in a lot of cases too is supposed, like they're showing this like hero and saving these city states and stuff, but then they're also like they don't try and like make everything seem like it's, you know, rosy and like good. Like all of these city states have their struggles, they have their issues, they have their problems, they have, you know, all of these like issues that we as human beings also like have to deal with and everything like that. So I think it's really cool. I think it's really amazing that I just really love with the lore and stuff how like well thought out everything is and how like fleshed out as a universe like it's all developed. So sorry for my diatribe, but there's so much lore and it's so good.
I loved it.
No,
and
the
Vess loved it too. They said that you should have a video series of you just recounting the lore.
There's plenty of people on YouTube that have already done it and they are much more well researched than me. So.
No, we want Luca. Luca voice. Also, thanks for pinning that, Kitaro. Thank you. I thank you.
That's cursed.
Mm.
All right, back to cutscene. Sorry.
Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot accurately be gauged. However, if someone were to restore it, as the Garleans did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would wield untold power.
Power enough to subjugate Ul'dah like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Legiabeetus yearns to have it.
That he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Ul'dah.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
Yay.
Woohoo.
What you yaying about?
How you're wrong about what a taco is.
Huh?
I didn't make the rules, buddy.
Yeah, but they completely forgot that the point of taco is it's supposed to be a tortilla. Una tortilla.
That's not how the food classification works. It's not talking about what makes a taco. It's talking about simply the rule of bread.
The rule of the definition of a taco is tortilla.
Did you even look at the graph that was posted?
Yeah, and it's wrong. Also, here you
guys
go.
having secret conversations tomorrow?
No, he's just going back to the question of the day question about is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, I haven't looked at it yet. Let me see.
And it's not. It's classified as taco.
It's neither a taco.
Are you ready to proceed?
Yes.
Been ready.
Rin?
Yep.
Okay. I should be glad to know the truth, and yet, the thought that all this chaos was the product of one man's lust for power sickens me. How long do you think they intended to hide the existence of Omega from the Scions? That they even felt the need to do is most troubling. It would be in our best interest to learn more of the military activities in the disputed territories. You are, of course, the Scions best suited to this task. Private adventurer. Do take a moment to visit Maelstrom Command and make inquiries at the earliest available opportunity.
Oop, we're gonna have to split up because you're part of the Maelstrom, and I think most of us are part of Hall of Flames.
No!
Oh.
Be gone, whelp! This is no place for children. Damn, he finger pointing. Wait, is it that girl again? Oh, there you go, Rin.
Oh. Oh, a crying child. Don't mind if I do.
That's the same one.
I'm sorry. I was looking for you, adventurer. You said you were looking for the man who left with my parents.
You know this girl?
Yeah, I killed her parents.
Oh, of course. So he visited Stone's Throw as well. I see.
Did you find the man? Were my parents with him?
They were not, I'm afraid.
They're probably dead.
However, I can think of several places they might be. If you like, we can go and look for them together.
Have you checked under the ground yet?
Or in this grave? In this grave.
It's funny how you think they were buried and not just left in a pile somewhere.
Really? You'll help me look, mister? But I don't know why I called you mister, because you're like 3 years older than me.
Shut up, child. I am older than you. That makes me an adult compared to you. That's how it works. Of course. But first, I must needs finish speaking with my friend. They're telling me a secret, you see, so no one else is allowed to listen. Mayhaps you could wait for me by that pillar over there. We require but a moment.
Okay, mister, I'll be waiting.
Ugh, I'm never having children. I'll take her to the quicksand. Mayhap Momodi will know what to do. A legion of Garleans, an Aether-starved Primal. Even dealing with an Ascian would be preferable to this charade. Sometimes I fear Milfzilla is too ambitious. We rush hither and yon in response to threats as they arise, without concern for the strain it places on our limited resources, and ourselves. Mayhap the time has come for a change. Another one? We already moved! Adventurer, this is Milfzilla. I know this is sudden, but I must ask you to return to Revenant's Toll with all due haste. I heard Alpinode was talking shit about me.
Sweet.
The situation in the 12th Wood has taken a turn for the worse. I will explain in detail once you arrive.
Ooh, you're in trouble.
She has great big tits.
What?
Well,
What?
it kind of looked like the gesture kind of looked like it to me, like great big tits.
Huge tracts of land.
The 12th Wood. Then the primal threat she spoke of before has been confirmed. I received no report of Ixali activity, which leaves the cabbages? Go, adventurer. You know as well as I that the appearance of primal takes precedence over all else. Oh, and when you arrive, do inform the antecedent that while I am grateful for her concern, she needn't fear for my safety. I am more than capable of protecting myself. Oh good, I thought I was gonna talk more. I'm like, leave already.
if memory serves, when last we dealt with the sylphs, they talked about how some of them are already tempered.
Oh, yeah.
Tempered cabbages.
And still serve their master. I believe it's already been revealed, but I won't say the name until we're actually...
It hasn't.
It hasn't? Okay.
I don't think so.
Corrupted cabbages.
And yeah, we fought some corrupted cabbages. They're the ones that are like kind of more purplish in color.
Yeah.
Their master, the cabbage collector.
What are we gonna do with all our tickets?
Eat them.
Oh, of course.
Nom.
Ready whenever, Fendi.
Of course, of course. It is a relief to see you healthy and hale, adventurer. The latest news from Ul'dah was most disturbing. See, great big tits. Clearly, the only injury Alphanode suffered was to his ego. Doubtless it will heal ere long. The other scions will need to be present for this meeting. If you are ready to begin, I will summon them now. I'm ready. Wristlets. I think you need that for your wrist, Dea. Bam.
Can't have nothing nice.
Everyone ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. Rest assured, I should not have summoned you were it not urgent. To business then. I have received some most disturbing news from the Order of the Twin Adder. They have reason to believe the cabbages may have called from their revered guardian, the primal Ramuh. Wait, Ramuh, that's not the horse guy, right?
It was, yep.
We can ride him?
No, sorry, that's later.
Oh. We get to look at a hot guy? Half
I'm
hot?
sorry. May have? Then it's not certain?
The Elder Seedster informs us that the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord of Levin's return to the forest, the Cabbage Lands. However, display no signs of undue common. High tech.
Forgive me, antecedent, but that fact need not contradict the elemental's testimony. Unlike his more bellicose compeers, Garuda and so on, Ramuh is reputed to only act in the defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the cabbages or their territory.
The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch on the touched ones and their movements? If preparations for a summoning ritual were indeed underway, 'twould surely not have escaped your notice.
Oh, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was gonna happen. Just not this soon.
I beg your pardon? You foresaw this eventually and did not prevent it?
I told Papalymo. I suppose I could have reported the findings to Mozilla earlier, but there honestly wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the sylphs feel about people poking around in their... Oh, the cabbages feel about poking around in their territory. They already summoned Ramuh once right after the calamity. But that was because the Garleans came tramping through the forest.
And so long as Castrum Orient stands, the Sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing to have their guardian deity on hand. In short, Ul'dah and I are in agreement. The actions of the Forest Folk were inevitable and unavoidable. And I maintain that observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers into the Black Shroud. That, alas, we did not foresee. By all accounts, the recent violence in Ul'dah drove a number of refugees to seek safety under the concealing canopy of the trees. 'Tis like that the cabbages perceived this panicked migration as yet another invasion, and quickened their efforts to summon their god.
I am put in mind of Titan and the kobolds. Once again, it is the affairs of men which have paved the way for a primal's coming.
I mean, maybe primals are only interested in men. I don't know what to tell you.
Indeed, one cannot but help wonder what manner of place Eorzea would be without the civilizing influence of mankind. Be that as it may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Adventurer, through your dealings with the cabbages of Little Solace, you once succeeded in preventing an untimely conflict with Gridanian. I wonder, might one who has treated with the cabbages so fruitfully in the past, oh, fruit, I thought they were vegetables, not achieve similar success with their patron deity? If Ramuh can be convinced of our intentions, it may be the first step to breaking the cycle of primal summoning.
A fond hope. Were such a thing possible, we would not have been at war with the Beastmen since time immemorial. But maybe this time we can...
Let us continue the discussion anon. We must needs first consult with the nation most affected by Ramuh's presence.
Me?
The Elder Seedseer has requested your personal involvement, adventurer. Pray report to Commander Helwa at the Adder's Nest as soon as you are able. Steel yourself for the worst. While I hope for a peaceful resolution to this matter, experience suggests that your meeting with the Lord of Levin will prove less than amicable. In such an event, your fellow scions will, of course, lend you whatever support you require.
They better.
Okay, Thancred, I require your support in you having less clothes.
Oh.
Require your support of your mouth on my mouth.
Yes.
Your mouth on my bulge.
That too.
Jesus.
And
your
may
mouth.
our
Your mouth. We'll just go ahead and blanket statement.
And may our tongues forever wrestle for dominance.
Oh my god.
Like two angry worms.
What is happening?
I don't like
You heard
it.
'em.
I don't like it when worms get angry. I know they can't do anything. It still freaks me out sometimes.
What?
You've never seen angry worms?
No.
Oh.
I'm not entirely sure what constitutes an angry worm, to
When
be
they
honest.
wriggle real crazy.
Yeah.
Oh. I guess I see that rather often than anytime I go fishing.
Then do you Google angry worm videos on your free time?
No, just I'm trying
Only
to
when
save.
he wants to scare himself a little bit.
Sure. No, I just worms try to kill themselves in
That's
the
what Fend does for
pool.
Halloween.
Yeah, exactly.
You Google, it's like.
So like every time I try to pick up a worm to rescue it from like the pool, it gets angry at me and starts whipping itself around, and I'm like, what is wrong with you?
It whips its hair back.
Because it thinks that you're trying to eat it.
It was Dane.
It was what?
Dane.
Why'd you say it like you were
It was
Scottish?
Dayan.
I don't know.
All right, Dea.
Ah, l'aventurier of the Scions. Your arrival has been most anticipated. The appearance of a primal is ever cause for alarm and unease. Though my men stand ready for any eventuality, I know none more qualified than you to snuff out this threat. Indeed, I would have you do so without delay. The Elder Sincere, however, would speak with you first. She is of the opinion that your diplomatic, rather than martial, skills may better serve our cause. I will leave further explanation to our learned leader. Pray make your way to Nufka's altar. The conjurer in attendance will admit you to Lotus Stand.
Thanks for all the licking, Kitaro. I appreciate it.
Licking?
Yeah.
The other scions have already arrived, adventurer. May I show you in?
Please.
Why are you drowning?
Wow. It's because he's so thirsty.
Yeah.
That's like all Dea's tentacles just doing angry worm shit.
I was just spat iced tea all over my fucking desk.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome. Your presence is of great comfort to us all in these days of uncertainty. I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramuh is returned unto the forest. Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace. Our guest informs us that the Sylphs too have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin. Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the Primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands. Unlike the other Primals you have encountered, Lord Ramuh is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelves Wood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided. Blessed as you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations. The Twelves Wood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramuh himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities. Dear friend, I beseech you.
I'm sad that the cabbage doesn't have a speaking part.
I know, right? I was waiting.
I'd love to know how Square Enix envisions they speak.
You have my thanks. Pray make for little solace, then.
A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin. An ill wind blows through the forest. Yet, it is not only the Twelves Wood that flinches at its coming. All the lands Veorzia shiver in dread anticipation. Have...
Now I just want to be at Raktika Woods.
Right.
Every time we're in the
Lahi!
Lahi!
One day we'll understand.
Yeah, one day. A very long time from now.
Yeah, because that's in Shadowbringers.
Endwalker. Endwalker.
Raktika's in Shadowbringers.
Are you sure? Pretty sure it isn't.
Like 99% positive.
I think you're right. I think that's where the Veer live. Yeah, you're right. It's still far away.
Cause I was still leveling up my crafters in Raktika.
Fend, where are you going?
I don't know.
Look at the quest. Look at the quest on the top left. Click on the quest button. Go to the map. Top, yeah. Oh, look at that aetherite by that quest mark. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
Thanks,
Such
guys.
a good boy.
Oh.
Also, thanks, Dark, for the drink.
So proud of you, Fend. Open up that map again.
Like, I saw the map. I know I'm supposed to go this way. I mean this way.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I know where I'm going. Charges off in the completely wrong direction. I see.
Ooh. I never noticed these little houses on the top part.
Yeah, because that's where the sylphs live.
Let me in.
Isn't it fun? That's the biggest thing too is Final Fantasy. Like, and that's the only thing that's a little bit of a bummer with flying sometimes. Like this time it was good because you're able to see the houses, but like I kind of like the fact that they don't give you flying immediately, or else you would miss so much cool shit running around. The fucking area designs in this game are chef's kiss. They're so good.
They are. They won't let me jump off trees. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Well,
Ben.
That's better.
it is fun seeing your hot bars kind of worked on, you know?
Yeah, a really, really hot, smart, attractive, patient, handsome, beautiful man taught me how to do it.
Is that man in the room with us right now?
It's a lot of truth. Wait, what?
Oh, I said, is that man in the room with us right now?
Oh, I don't know why I heard. Too bad Grimm's not here with us now. Cause I don't know why I heard. I thought I heard that.
I mean, that is definitely on Luca's mind as well, but
Yeah, that's a constant thought whenever Grimm's not in the room with me. Alright, Dea.
Avancée of the Scions. I was told to expect you.
Dang, they all sound the same.
Yeah, well, fuck you. I'm not putting that much effort into my French accent. I understand that you got to treat with the Primal Ramuh himself. An unenviable task, but one for which I have no doubt you are well suited. I have been told that your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the area as we speak, that we might ascertain the location of the Lord of Levin might be found. I would ask that you abide here until they return with their findings.
Mm-hmm.
Squeamy.
Damn!
Wow.
That didn't sound like a French burp.
It did.
I mean, it should. I just burp Putin, but. I was told that a messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow Scions finish their investigation. I do not imagine it will be much longer. Oh no, wait, never mind. They're not speaking, of course.
Oh, which cabbage? Who was who?
Was I Maxio?
I don't remember. I think I was the one that died. Or were you
Yes,
the
you
one
were.
that died? Yeah.
I thought you were
the
too.
super fucking old one. Rin,
Yes.
you were the
I was Grandma.
Cabbage. Yeah, and
Grandma
I was the one I think that got fucked up.
Yeah,
so I
you
think
got.
this is
Luca got kicked in the face.
Yeah, so I think this one's Fend.
This one returns, and returns with good tidings. Wise One have finished searching and have wisely identified the precise location where the Touched One summoned Lord Ramuh.
Your tiding is impeccable, my fluttery little friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good adventurer to her to their fellow scions?
Good job.
I almost fucking had it.
It would be this one's pleasure, Walking One. Please, please come with this one.
Follow the cabbage booty.
Cabbage.
I want to buy these people a hot tub merely
make stew out of
for
them?
altruistic
Hot pot?
purposes and not because I'm hungry.
Cabbage hot pot.
Yes.
Stewed cabbages?
Ooh,
Mhm.
cabbage
Bok
hot pot.
choy, bok choy hot pot.
I might then take out the water and maybe put kimchi sauce on it. Maybe not. Most likely
Maybe
won't.
throw a little beef in there,
No,
you know?
put a lid on it and then bury them underground for a while.
Oh yeah. And people feel sick when we eat Pokemon. Wise ones have ventured deep within the Cabbage Lands. These ones must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for touched ones.
There's no laws about the sylphs, Batman.
Oh no.
God, do you want paper cuts all over your penis? No, get back here. Where was I? Do you want paper cuts all over your penis?
Why? Huh?
No.
The silks.
Why would I get... They're cabbages. Why would I get paper cuts?
I feel like parts of them might be like hard, like leaves.
Yeah,
like
I'm hoping there will be some parts that are hard.
Oh my god.
That cut out completely, Dave.
Good.
Oh crap.
Honestly, it is good. That was, I don't even know what sounds you were trying to make there.
The good.
Sylph bonnet. They look like mushrooms to me.
I think there are mushrooms that are called bonnets, like something bonnets.
Oh, okay. So not the stuff you put on your head.
Nope.
I mean, but they're...
Technically, right?
Like, they're named after that.
Oh, okay.
Because they look like there's something wearing a bonnet.
Ah. This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Draw too close to Lord Ramuh, and this one may turn mean and nasty like touched ones. And so, this one must say farewell for now. Walking ones will find wise ones not far from here, to the south. Go in safety, walking one. I'm out of here, bitch.
Bye, cabbage.
I wonder what their blood tastes like. I've never had cabbage blood.
My brain, as soon as they said turd mean and nasty like the touched ones, my brain was immediately like, yo, me too. I didn't realize they were all neurodivergent like me.
So it's actually you. I'm relieved. For a moment, I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded cabbage tricksters. I swear, With them wreaking havoc and their skin-changing magics, it's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements. Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on Stolla's face when one impersonating you suddenly showed up.
That's quite enough, Papalymo.
My apologies. It's not like me to ramble so. At any rate...
Actually, that's bullshit. You ramble all the time.
At any rate, as I was saying, I finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and I'm pleased to say I've reached an indisputable conclusion. To wit, that Ramuh was called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's Etherite. Come, adventurer, the Lord of Levin awaits.
So the little conversation here is actually because there used to be a whole quest that you had to do to get over here, where you had to fight. There were duplicates, right? The Sylphs were pretending to be people in your group. And I can't remember, there's something really funny if we had talked to Thancred, he like says something funny because something funny like used to happen when there was the quest for it here, but they took it out. It no longer happened.
No.
But they left a little dialogue with Thancred as like a nod to it. Sorry, I have the hiccups.
I love red cabbages.
Nora betrays thee, servant of hiding.
I do honestly like the purple ones better, they're cute.
Whoa.
When you got that big facial hair.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan. I am Ramuh, guardian of the children of the forest. Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the Sylphs? The Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult. Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest naught for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Gridanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man was born? It would explain much, not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking? Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges, that they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee.
I swear I've heard his voice somewhere before.
consider thy proposal, shouldst thou survive my trial. If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment. Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramuh, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
So Ramuh's like a little bit different because he can be reasoned with.
I feel like technically all of them could have been reasoned with. They're just a little harder headed than he is and have different intents than him.
Okay. Yeah.
Like they're all intelligent beings that are clearly capable of like talking.
Well, I don't think Ifrit ever talks to us on Leviathan.
Yeah, he does.
Either. Does he?
Ifrit starts the whole fight off by talking to us and telling us that we're basically worms.
You're worms! But basically Ramuh is like
and Titan does
much,
as well, if actually
like,
memory serves.
He's of like a much more like calmer disposition, basically. Like his whole thing. One of the things that I want you guys, I guess, to remember for in the future is Ramuh at one point basically says prior to humanity existing, there was no duality. He basically makes the comment that before humanity, there were no calamitous events because there was balance and there was no issue of light and dark.
Oh, I thought he was just being flowery, saying that we're both capable of good and evil.
He's literally saying like mankind brought that upon the world.
Oh.
With the existence of humanity, light, and dark.
Would this be a good stopping point?
We could stop now, or we could fight Ramuh and then stop. Either way is fine, though. So whichever you'd prefer. If you need to go now, that's, yeah, no worries there.
Do y'all have a preference?
Both is fine. What do you need, Rin? Also, I love the shadows on the floor.
Yeah, I'm fine with either.
Then let's kick Ramuh's butt, then.
Okay. You've all watched Digimon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He sounds like he's been in a lot of Digimon shows.
He might have. He has a very Digimon voice.
I could see him playing like one of the like elder Digimon, like partially deific ones. It's been a long ass time though since I watched any dubbed Digimons. Digimon.
Do we want to try and take our picture while we're waiting?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Right here. In front of the crystals.
Yeah, do you want to do it in between these lampposts?
Oh, yes.
Like here?
No, in between the lampposts.
Oh.
With the crystals are still behind us.
Well.
There we go. Alright, make sure you do either sit or whatever you want to do, whatever fanciness you
Hell
want to do.
yeah, now I'm ready.
Oh, well.
Well, never mind.
Forget that.
Put your clothes
we can
back
do it
on,
after.
Ben.
Hold on.
Put your clothes back on, Ben.
Wait. Okay. Come on. Oh. If
Courage
no
the cowardly dog over here.
I swear that's how I think my dog talks sometimes when he used to bark at me. That was some majestic beard.
He's gonna kick our ass.
I cannot believe he's the leader. That person's the leader of the cabbages.
Yep.
I mean, it's not really a person.
Deity, the...
Oh, I don't...
If you have an electric ring around you, try not to hit anybody else with it.
All of the frickin' songs for everything, all the battles are so good in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We lost someone. Man down, man down. I'm stunned. I'm feared.
Yeah, you got hit by too many electricities.
Oh. Oh, wait, I can stand back here in DPS.
Mm-hmm. You're ranged DPS now.
Oh. Oops. I was like, where's my ranged attack for whenever he does his AoE?
All of them were.
I have so much power. My DPS doesn't have to stop.
I think we might need to fight these gray arbiters on the outside, do we not?
Oh, yep. I didn't even see them. I was waiting for them to spawn.
I'm being targeted by something?
Yeah, the arbiters.
Oh, I have electric aura.
Oh, and okay, and then you get shocked by the aura to get out of the fear. I see.
Just a raid wide. We're good.
Oh, okay.
Still an arbiter we need to take down.
I think more of them spawned.
Oh.
Oh, they're saying grab the orbs so you can lose the link.
Oh. I have been grabbing orbs, but...
Probably your other teammate hasn't.
I need somebody to hit me with the lightning aura because I'm stuck.
Whenever I get it.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yep.
Wait, I'm channeled to Fend with lightning. So now what?
You hit the orbs to get rid of it.
Oh.
Oh no.
I'm dead.
Oh,
I can't
the
move.
Fend is stuck. It's fine. We did it. We beat it. We
Oh.
did it! He's like, okay, good night.
See ya.
Yo.
Don't worry,
we
I'll
wanna
heal
take
you.
A picture in here.
Yay!
Since it's like a fancy dancing.
Welcome back, Ren. Here, have some
Hey, it's like I
healing.
never left.
What? Oh, I healed myself. I don't know
Which
how
way
that
we
works.
facing?
The way I'm facing.
Okay, what's up?
We're gonna take our picture here.
Okay. Do we face something?
The way I'm facing.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me. Okay.
Good? Do you want to get shirtless?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, that's better. I can breathe now. Remember, kids, close are evil.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, please don't teach that to the children.
Oh, you're right. Remember, kids, you being yourself is evil. Become an adult already.
Also, don't teach that to the
Bottle
children.
yourself up until you become 18.
No,
What?
you're grounded, Fend.
Well, on.
No more squeaky toys.
No! But I love chewing on Void.
Love chewing on his balls, more likely.
I mean, that too.
It's definitely a squeaky toy.
First off, how would you know?
Wouldn't you like to know?
That's why I asked.
I'm not in the habit of revealing my secrets to weather boys.
I'm not a weather boy. Wow, the sky's beautiful. Ba-dum-ba-ba-ba-bum. This Sunday is bath day. I'm gonna take a bath.
You better.
For
Ooh,
many
bath
hours.
day.
Yeah.
So
I won't
you
get
had
off.
a bath day.
I won't get off the bath until I read 200 pages of a book.
Just don't drop it, I guess.
I dropped it once. I know.
Probably hard to read the book after that.
I left it alone for a while. Wet dog. Pitaro. At least I get wet with water. You get wet from my saliva.
Ugh.
Oh.
Rin, you shouldn't talk. You're always wet.
I'm in
Yeah, she is.
filtered water.
It's filtered now?
Wow.
It should be.
Where'd you get the money for that?
What do you mean?
Yeah, Dea, when did you buy it? A filter for Rin.
Why are you assuming I did?
Rin can't afford anything. She's a fish.
Does my fish tank not
She
have
works
the
for a
minimum
living.
requirements?
Does it? I thought it was just a fishbowl.
I thought I had an air filter in this thing.
No.
Water filter.
We're surprised you're still alive.
How would you put an air filter inside a water tank?
To oxygenate the water or something. I don't know.
Oxygenate the water, the fish die.
What if I want them to die?
Rin, how are you alive?
I don't know. I guess I'll see you guys, or maybe I won't see you guys next week.
Well,
How long have I been in here?
Well, it's Void's responsibility to oxygenate you.
True.
Isn't Void a child?
We told him having a fish was a big responsibility.
Yeah.
Or-
That's why I have the room and he has the doghouse.
Oh my god. I won't make it.
Yeah, I'm not helping my child with the fish. The only help my parents ever gave me when it came to fish that I had in my own fish tank was helping me flush them down the toilet when I inevitably got them killed.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Alright, here's the screenshots.
Yay! Oh, look, we're all having so much fun.
Aww. I'm shirtless and beautiful.
So strong and majestic.
Yeah.
Much strength. Such a wow.
Let's
Thank you guys for another wonderful wonderful
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh wait, there's a cutscene. There's a cutscene outside of here.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay,
Sorry.
do we go through the cutscene then?
Yeah, we kind of need to.
Okay.
Can I go back and look at it?
Yeah.
Light party.
Oh, it's voice acting.
Taking thy measure, bringer of light.
Fed's shirtless in his.
Oh, that's fine.
And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one. In witnessing thy struggle, the truth hath been revealed unto me.
11 an
If I
impression.
mistake
Just
not,
realized the name of the
it may
quest.
yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians.
I love puns.
But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings
The
at the Rising
Final
Stones
Fantasy
anon.
14 team is well known for their use of puns
I love them.
and
very
references. Oh, is Little Solus not considered a safe haven? Crap.
Wait, we can't leave?
We're good.
What?
We're done.
Oh, okay. I don't know, because Dea said something.
Little Solus isn't considered a safe haven, so you can't log out there easily.
Oh.
I just
okay.
log out. I just log out wherever we end.
I'm going to with Rin.
Okay.
She's
Well,
my
I'm going to hop out.
she's my fellow pet sister.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna hop
that's
out.
not how I meant it.
Y'all have a great rest of your nights, and I'll talk to y'all later.
You too.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you guys.
See you guys later.
Bye, Ren. Bye, Dea. Bye, Luca.
Bye-bye.
Well, that was fun. Now I'm gonna find someone to raid. It's obviously gonna be Mint-Free. Why? Because I like him. And also, I don't think I ever raided to him, and he's cool. And I like him. And he's a Catboy Butler. And he's cute. He's cute. Yeah. Anyway, here's the raid message. Oh, right, by the way, he is playing Monster Camp? Monster Camp, yeah, the second Monster Prom game. And I'm actually, interested in playing that with some people. Don't know who. It's probably going to be in Hub World. I'm going to have to ask Trist. I'm having trouble copying him. Okay, there it is. And we're going to be raiding to Mint-Free. I already said this. Be nice to him. Don't be weird. Actually, be weird. You know what? Be yourselves. Who the hell am I to tell you not to be yourselves? I'm myself all the time during my stream and other people's streams. Anyway, bye everyone.